Welcome to Dragon Age Origins. Now, I've played this game, I think, 2 or 3 times in the past. I got it when it first came out, and I played it, I think, on the first time. I think it was on the Xbox 360, I want to say. I'm almost positive it came out for there. And I enjoyed it. I thought the stories were really cool. I thought the whole, like, selecting your origin, starting out being, like, going to mage school if you're a wizard, or, I don't think I ever played a rogue, and I thought the human, you could choose your race. It was a whole bunch of cool things. I thought it was really cool, but I was really confused by the combat. It was my first experience with one of those. I'm gonna call it. I'll just go with like a CRPG kind of style combat where you're pausing and you're thinking. I was used to more either action or like straight up action or like turn-based, like Final Fantasy style. Like waiting, clicking what you do like that. That's what I was more used to. So I was kind of like thrown off a little bit, but I still played it, but I never finished it. But I really enjoyed my time with it. I thought the stories were really cool. And I thought, well, I think it's about time I revisited it. I really want to finish it. I want to get through it. I want to experience it. And I want to have a good time playing it. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Here we go. New game. I'm going to start with Origins because it's the first game. So here we go. It's loading. Now, I already know what I want to play. I already have an idea of like the character I want to make. I want to make a big two-handed wielding strong dude. That's what I usually like to play when I first am experienced. I remember the mage school being a really, really, really cool experience. I really liked the whole mage wizard backstory. But I don't know, for this playthrough I'm feeling like big two-handed sword, chop things in half like I'm Guts from Berserk. That's what I'm feeling.
Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world.
The Darkspawn.
The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it.
Oh, man. I remember there being like a huge, like, problem between the wizards and the Chantry, like the church. I remember that.
By their own corruption.
I played the second game after this, but I just couldn't really get into it. I know a lot of people didn't like that one because of the big change in combat. Oh, scary.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Oh, no. Look at that little dwarf guy. They're all... Well, look at that thing, a huge golem. Oh no, here come the Darkspawn. Are these all dwarves? This is like dwarves, so like what happened? Oh
no. Until the Grey Wardens came.
Oh, Grey Wardens.
Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed.
Check him out, man. Look at that guy shooting fire everywhere. Intense. I don't even remember this opening. Man, this game really like uses the blood. Check out that gore.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
That's never a good sign. And they forget. Because then
we are few now,
what they forgot about comes back.
And our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Uh-oh. It's behind you. Check out this guy. Kicking him off the mountain.
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Oh. The graphics still look pretty good, considering this game came out like, what? When did this come out? 2000. I want to say it was 2009, 2010. It's got to be around there somewhere, right? So, looks pretty good. I think that's what it is. I'm probably wrong. Whatever. Oh, we get to make our person. All right, here we go. All right, now I know that like there's 6 stories to choose from. Like basically, depending on what background you pick. Like you have your class, and you have look at all these different backgrounds, right? And I thought that was really really cool. I never really like I remember trying out every single one of them. I've never been a huge fan of playing as a dwarf, but I mean they have really good stats. But I think I just want to be a human. Because like I said earlier, I want to be a big, strong dude who carries a 2-handed sword like Guts from Berserk. And what's Guts? He's a human dude. So I'll probably go with that. No. I'm just going to look at the character models, just like checking them out. Because like I said, it looks pretty good. Now, I did install one mod and one mod only. It's the mod that allows me to have an extra character slot just for the dog. Because I like dogs, and I thought it'd be really cool to have a little dog follow me around. So there you go. Why not? But other than that, very pure game experience, I guess. I don't know. All right, cool. So I think I want to play a human. I know there's, like I said, I know there's a bunch of different backgrounds, but I think for this playthrough, I'm going to be a human. And like I said, I remember really liking the magic background. I thought it was so cool because you like, go to this, you're like this magic school, and you're with your friends, and you're doing this stuff, and there's like, some really cool quests to it and stuff like that. But I might do like maybe if I do it a second playthrough, I can do it as a mage or something like that, or even just do like just the opening. Who knows? But for this playthrough, I said I know I want to play a big, strong dude. Now I think humans only get one background, is the noble, and I see how like mages get the mage one. I think that's because of what they are. Because like if I choose rogue, you're still a noble. So I just like these have 2. Yeah, because you can choose to. You can choose to be a Dalish elf or a city elf. I think it's the same thing for the dwarf, right? Isn't there like a dwarf commoner, dwarf noble? Yeah, but I want to be like, okay, so let's just get into it. I'm taking too long. Human noble, and I think if I remember correctly, like our family. Okay, I won't ruin it. Let's just go. Let's hit next.
Greetings.
Oh, I don't want to look like this. So yeah, we're gonna let's just cycle through the presets. Whoa, that guy looks pretty cool. Check out that stash though. That's pretty sick. I want to just find like a basic. Look at that guy. He looks pretty strong and cool. I'm just gonna find something to start with, and then we'll. Does any of these kind of look anything close to me? I don't know. I don't really know. I'm just gonna grab one. Let's go through it. To make this go quicker, I'm gonna do this on my own, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I've created. All right? Be right back. Okay, here we are. This is what we've created. Here's Cross in all of his glory. Looks okay, right? The character creation system is pretty good. I've never been really good at manipulating these things to make them like the best they can be, but this is what I ended up with. I try to make it look similar to me. It's usually what I do, which is obviously this is nothing like me, but you know, it's as close as I could get. So let's move on. All right, we're going to hit next. Oh, and now we get to put points in. I didn't even know that. I'm assuming we want high strength because we want to be crushing and slashing. So I'm going to put some points there. Let's go to, wait. Let me just take it back because I want to see willpower, determination, mental fortitude. I want some of that for sure. And let's boost constitution. Let's put the rest in strength. Do I want to put this to 16 or 17? Fine. Can I, wait. I can't reduce magic or, okay, because I was going to say I can't, those are worthless to me. But I kind of want to make this a little bit more. How good is willpower? Where's willpower again? For warriors and willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Because so I can use more things. And stamina is probably always good. I think this is decent, right? We're playing on normal, so it's not like going to be that difficult, I don't think. So I think we're good. Let's take this build and let's roll with. Oh, just this odd number is throwing me off. Give me a second to think for a second. All right, I don't know. This looks good to me, so let's roll with it. Oh, there's still more to do. Okay, here we go. I have 1 point to spend. What is core? The character is influential enough to convince others to change their views. Oh, I like that. I like I said, I think if you guys saw my Fallout 2 video, then I think I talked about how I like to talk my way out of a lot of things. I don't want to steal anything. I don't care. Trap making, no, I'm not a rogue. Survival, detect the presence of creatures. Whatever. I can probably find something. Poison making is not what I want to do. Combat tactics. Formulate strategies quickly and consequently gains a combat tactics slot. Well, that sounds pretty good. I can even up my weapon times. But I can always, I'm sure I can get skill points later. So I kind of want to start off with a little bit of coercion. And I can... Strength contributes to a more intimidating character. So I'm gonna just grab... Because look, I already have 2 tiers into combat training. I want to be able to have at least somewhat the ability to talk. So, oh man, there's more. Okay, cool. So we have 2 to spend. Powerful. Through training and hard work, the warriors gained greater health and reduced the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. I like that. The warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing attack speed for a bonus to attack, as well as an increased chance to score quickly. So that basically slows me down, but I hit way harder and way more effectively. Weapon and shield we start off with, even though I don't want that. Is there a way to get rid of it? I don't want shield bash. I want to start off with 2-handed. Blunt in, knocking the opponent to the ground. That's pretty good. Mighty blow. The character puts extra weight behind a single strike, gaining a bonus to attack. If it hits, the blow deals critical damage. Blah blah blah. Movement speed penalty as well. Okay, so I'll go into that a little. So okay, I see. I need higher strength to get all this stuff. 20 strength. I'm not sure what character remains in control of the battlefield. Okay, so I'll get that stuff later. I'm going to start off with just. I'm going to grab this because that seems pretty good. I might take precise striking because this looks pretty good. I might take that, or I might just go ahead and grab, because I'm not going to use shield bash. Let's be real here. Once I get out of this starting zone, I get rid of my shield and sword, I'm probably going to go ahead and do something. So I think I'm going to take mighty blow, because why would I not take that? Although, do I have to take this before I take this? What does this do? Instead of going for the fatal attack, an enemy expects, the player strikes out with a weapon's blunt end, knocking the opponent to the ground. To knock down... Darn it. I mean, I can get both, I guess, later. So right now it doesn't really matter. So let's just take... Sorry this is taking me so long, everybody. So I could be an... Oh, I can use archery as a warrior. That's actually pretty cool. I don't really want to be... Like, I like playing tanks and stuff in most games, but I don't really need this. It feels like a waste. I wish I could get rid of this, but whatever. Okay, whatever. So let's go with... Let's just grab Mighty Blow. Whatever. I'm going to play how I want. We're going to play on normal, just to experience. So here we go, guys. We're going in. We're going in. Officially. Alright.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown.
Oh, well, he's about to die. That seems like that seems pretty obvious.
Rising in the
He's
sun.
marching out. My older brother is going out to fight the Darkspawn.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march
That's
tomorrow.
cool, so.
I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself.
That's my
I
dad.
sent my
Wow.
eldest off with my
Check him
men.
out.
You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there.
Oh, look, there I am. He
You
called me
remember
pup?
my
Dude,
son.
I'm not a
I
dog.
see he's
I'm
grown
a
into a
guy.
fine
I'm a man,
young
dude. Look how strong I am.
Pleased to see you again, lad.
Ooh, we could talk. Was I brought here for a reason? And you, Arl, is your family here? So you're not leaving anywhere. Was I brought here for a reason? No, I'm going to say. Pleased to see you. I'm going to say, I'm going to be nice to
My
this
daughter
guy.
Delilah asked after you.
Oh.
Perhaps I should bring her next
Ooh,
time.
Delilah. To what end? I like that. Delilah's quite a bit younger than I am. Well, I don't know. I'm not really sure if that's... Well, how old am I? Whatever. I'll say I like that.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior.
Yeah, man, I'm strong.
I
I'm
see
strong.
You have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the
We're in
castle.
charge. I'm in charge. Why can't I go to battle?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd
Good
kill
point.
me if I let you go.
Good point.
She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
Let me talk to her. I'll convince her. If you don't send me, I'll kill you? What? That's not fair. I want to fight. Whatever. I'll stay and protect the house.
That's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away. Yes.
Oh, I'll keep him in line.
There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
What? Oh, hey, that's the guy. I think that's the guy from the opening cutscene. Yeah. Look at him. He's got a big sword and a little sword.
In your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there?
Oh, because they're fighting the Darkspawn. Makes sense.
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
Oh,
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person. That's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
yeah. They defeat the Darkspawn.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react.
Good thing they helped out, I
Duncan
guess.
is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
We're
Honor though
excellent.
that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking
Oh,
about.
come on, man. Look at me. Wow, I look really pale right there. I wish there was way more options in character creation for like presets or hair, because the hair options, I could not find one that I liked. So I just went with this weird part, but whatever, we'll go with it. I don't like being pale like that. I gotta get this character to tan. Can I tan in this game? Is there a reason I shouldn't join them? I have no interest in becoming. Perhaps that would get me into battle. I think I rather like that idea, Father. Is there a reason I shouldn't join
You
them?
did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of
Look how tan that guy is. I should have tanned myself.
Can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen
Man,
to
I'm so
while-
pale. Yeah, I got
In the
him.
meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson.
Oh,
Be a good lad and do as I've asked.
so I'm an
We'll
uncle.
talk soon.
Oh. And we start. And so it begins. Whoa, tactical view. The game's paused, that's why. You can issue orders to your character. Right click. Oh, I don't want to. Can't I just walk around? Yeah, okay. I was going to say. I can just walk around like, ooh, it's like I'm in an MMO. Wow. Whee! Look at all this stuff we can do. Wow, check this out, guys. Blood Dragon Plate. Oh, I forgot I have all this DLC stuff. So, like, because I have the Ultimate Edition of the game, so I guess I start off with this, but I need 38 strength, so it's going to be a while. So it's not like I'm OP right off the bat. And we have some, what do you call it? Healing potions, it would appear. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. And before we get started, I'm going to end this one here since I did so much with character creation. And then I'll really start in the next one. So this will be like an episode 0 almost, like just getting started. And the next one will be our official episode 1, where we go around, find our brother, and get through the beginning of our game as this pale man who I wish I made tanner. but I don't feel like going back and starting over through character creation. Or maybe I do. Look at all these tips. Okay, yes, I get it. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Peace.